Happy Criminals Cocktails Thursday.
Gotta figure out something for that. Gotta figure out something else.
That's funny.
It's not exciting enough.
Hilarious. Learning as we go.
Yes.
Hi. Who's here?
I am.
Here.
Well, physically anyway.
Kathy Joe got pulled over.
Again.
Again.
Just like last month on Criminals and Cocktails.
It's a thing. Criminals.
The police are like, so we hear you're doing something tonight. Tell us about it.
Yeah.
They gotta stop me to talk about it.
It's your pretty face. It's your pretty face.
You know what it is? It's mustard. They're like, oh my gosh, that dog is so cute. Let me see her.
Why is she in that lady's lap while she's trying to drive down the road at 10 miles an hour?
She is
for the speed limit.
Glad it can be. There's no way they see her.
Okay, let's see. Who's here? Who's here? MC is here. Hashtag Team Wench.
MC, hello.
John T. Cheers. Just working and listening. Whiskey
Perfect.
Mountain says cheers from the lab.
Cheers.
Saving all that stuff. Hit that like, she says. Cheers from John's Kratz.
Hey, John.
Hey, gang, Benny. Cheers, Benny.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Chris SBWE, Women and Whiskey's Happy Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday. That could be it. Maybe that's what we needed, Chris. Happy Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thursday.
Maybe. I had the name Thugs in my head, but I couldn't figure out how to make it
Oh.
work. Anyway. Sugar Kitty says meow. Hashtag multitasking.
Perfect.
Hey, all says Christine Vasco. And True Crime Thursday.
Okay, this is why you're here.
Shimmy and a purr.
These glasses are gorgeous. They've got rainbows in them.
They're not even ours. They're not Women and Whiskeys. They're just beautiful.
I know.
I think they're from Yellowstone.
I think they are. I think these are the
Like
Yellowstone
the show
glasses.
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when these came in and I saw them sitting on the counter and I was like, oh, that's gorgeous. And Tim was like, they're Yellowstone ones. They're the ones that you said you wanted on the show. Really?
So my husband had to go buy them.
Mm-hmm.
William Hall says, cheers, Women and Whiskeys. Good evening, ladies.
Cheers, William.
Good evening. And Peter White is here.
Okay, what do you want for your first pour?
All the good stuffs. What?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you.
No. Sheesh. What are we drinking, guys? Well, we're going to make cocktail, but gotta have a little something to sip on with it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go behind. Oh, no. I think it's in the kitchen.
I think it is. I think we put it back there.
Oh, I was going to do 1910.
After our pickleback shots.
Oh, that
No, it was
so
hilarious.
bad.
If you guys haven't seen it already, I made a really quick short about us taking the pickleback shots that I dropped a few hours ago. It's pretty good.
Did you drop that today?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. We haven't been busy today at all.
Not at all. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay, we are going to do Starlight Double Oak Bourbon.
That's a good plan.
Yay. What are you having?
The one that you thought I was having yesterday, but I didn't have.
Ew.
A little raspberry chocolate cream. Driftless blend mash and journey pick.
Mash and journey pick. All right.
I had the
We're
mixed
gonna-
mojito last night with a cigar. It was fantastic.
We're going to have some true crime. We're going to have some cocktails.
Yes.
We're going to have some laughs.
Yes.
We're going to give away free shit.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be
No.
a fun day.
Now, if I remember right, last time, they're like, when we did the first Thursday or the last Thursday, but the first time
Mhm.
doing our criminals and cocktails, there wasn't that many entries. So
The
it
odds
was
were
like,
fantastic.
so
Absolutely
we'll
fantastic.
see. We'll see. We are going to do the same old thing, even though it's a smaller chat. We're still going to do the 2 giveaway games at the end, plus the Patreon Plinko.
Yes.
If you're a patron and you're here, and you usually
Odds are
can't
good.
be because you live on the East Coast,
The odds
this
are
is for
good, my
you.
friends.
This is for you, patrons. I love doing this time slot once a month. I wish we could do it more than once a month, but our lives are chaotic.
I love the fact that when we're done, we walk outside and the sun's still up. That's really nice.
I like that.
I don't love the fact that we both work a full day
And then
after having just done a show the night before. And then we come on in.
I'm still happy to be here, though.
It's still amazing.
I absolutely love it. I wouldn't change it, not
Yes.
for anything in the world. Ben A likes this time. See, I love it. And for me to cut out of work a little bit early one day a week, Plus, we just leave it set up, and then we get to hang out twice in 1 week with
You know what
everybody.
else is really great?
What?
The fact that we have people to kick people over to when we're done.
Yes.
I love that aspect.
Yeah, because when we go on late, there's no one that goes after
Mhm.
us. So, all right, we ramble. We ramble. That's what we do.
What?
John T. John T. Hi, John T. All right, I haven't done it yet.
Then
Cheers, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Cheers. Happy Thursday.
Christine Basco, I love this time. I can actually make it.
Yeah.
I know. I love that too. Love it. Oh, you're sitting in your patio hammock, Ben.
Oh, that sounds
Where's
great.
the pups? Where's the pups, Ben?
Oh, I thought you were asking for. I'm like, it's too early.
No, Ben's. Ben
Okay.
has the most gorgeous
Good.
boxers.
So cute.
They're so sweet.
Little
looking.
boxes. They have cute little faces.
Cute little faces. Okay, so we're gonna do crime. We're doing Melissa Highsmith,
Yes.
and this one just like recently blew up.
Yeah.
Like last November.
Within the last 6 months.
Yeah. And then we're gonna make the New York Sour.
Yes.
Which did we get the wine?
Yeah, it's right here.
Aw, look at you. Did you get the spoon?
Yeah, it's right
Look
here.
at you. And we got all the stuffs. So Kathy Jo knew that I had to work a little late, and so she came over here and set everything up. What?
E.
Oh goodness.
K.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Running in the yard. The dogs are running in the yard.
Oh, good.
As they should.
I let Mustard out today, and she decided it was time for zoomies. And all of a sudden she was in the horse pasture running around. There's like 5 acres of pasture out there, and she was just going for it, leaping through all the grass this high, couldn't see a thing.
Ellie snored in my office in her bed all day.
Oh.
She woke up once to go poop, and then
Okay.
yeah, and a little bit to drink some water.
Other than that,
And then she just snored. And if you've never heard a 4-pound Yorkie snore,
you'd be surprised.
it is the cutest thing on
It is.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness. Okay. If you guys want to enter for the giveaway, I haven't seen him in here yet, but I know that I'm gonna write him down until he says hello, so I know he's here. Livewire Whiskey is tracking for us tonight, so tag Livewire Whiskey. We've got 2 laptops up, so we will also see you. We won't miss you, I promise. $5 super chats, $5 PayPal, $5 Venmo. Those donations get you an entry. The links are in the description, and if we can type it in on a phone, we can pin it. We'll pin it to the top. Sound good?
You want me to type it in on the phone?
Sure.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm on it.
If not, that's fine. Either way.
I'm more comfortable with this phone. I'll use this one.
Whiskey
Mala?
Max is here. Audrey, I know you have gloves on. You can't do it.
No.
Do I have another mod in here that could drop those links and then we'll pin it? That'd be awesome. Okay. Top Dog is here. Cheers, girls.
This bites.
Cheers.
Cheers, Malam. You might be the drinker of the day.
Mom says, hey, all, just crafted up the cocktail of the hour. Not our favorite, but maybe I just made them wrong and used too cheap of wine. You know, I haven't had it yet, but I was told she's got it. Whiskey
thank
Mouse
you.
is doing it.
Thank you, goodness, because I can't copy from YouTube for some stupid reason.
Okay. So anyway, I was told the secret is a fruit-forward red wine. So I'm thinking like a Sangio.
Like a Pinot Noir.
Yeah, something jammy.
Yeah, Sangio would be good.
We did a red blend, and it's pretty fruit-forward.
Chianti, just.
William Hall
Yeah.
says, I wish I had made it to the store so I could play along. So I guess I just need to drink it neat.
Hey, we're doing the same thing over here, man.
I'll say though, this one, all the ingredients I had in my house. I didn't have to buy anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the ingredients list in the description, you guys might be surprised. You might have everything you need.
Yeah.
And it's super easy.
Might.
And you could drink with us.
Yes.
There it is. Whiskey Mountains has got it.
Okay, Mullen said use Pikesville Rye and Cabernet Sauvignon. Ooh, yeah, Cabernet might be just a little bit too dry for it. I can see that.
Okay, why am I never able to?
Okay, nice.
There we go.
You did it!
Yay! Okay.
Killing it.
Viking Bourbon. Hey there, everyone. Cheers. Hi. So okay, he said he used Pikesville Rye. Do you think it was the rye with the cab?
No, I think it was the cab isn't necessarily a fruit forward, depending on where it's from, I guess.
Maybe they just don't like the drink.
Maybe.
I haven't.
Also a possibility.
Maybe I won't like the drink.
I know. I mean, I've had it in a shot, but I've never had it as a drink. So
what's funny is that the big thing is I'm not supposed to drink wine and then whiskey, so I'm just gonna put it together. in one glass. That's my workaround.
And it always works for me when we do this.
Benny, since it's criminals and cocktails, just killed a BBC prisoner blend for the occasion. I love that. I love that. And ASMR whiskey is here from Vegas. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, do you want to tell us about our cocktail?
All right.
Let's do it.
So yes, this is the New York Sour. So what we're going to do is take a shaker full of ice, and you can tell it's full of ice because it's very frosty. Okay, this is the shaker that I always forget.
Oh yeah, that's the one that
Forget it. It's
I always stick something between that little lip.
there. Got it. Okay. I just needed to use my thumbnails.
Isn't it
Okay.
pretty? It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
I love it.
A coppery rose gold magic.
Benny,
thing.
it's Cabernet finished, so also kind of works. Types do. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Okay. Then we need 2 ounces of a bourbon or rye. We went with Elijah Craig B521. So 2 ounces.
Pay
Okay.
attention, people. There's usually a theme in our boxes.
And I usually spill when I
You
make
do.
these. Okay, and then I'm going to do another 2 ounces because I'm making this for 2 people.
Adriana, that would be awesome. Like I said, I'm also writing it down, but I appreciate that.
Something's taking
And
forever.
I
to do
will
anyways.
shoot Mike a text and make sure, emergencies happen. We live lives.
Oh, yes.
Happens.
It's been like a month of emergencies for us. My
Right?
heavens.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Okay. Then, so I did 2 ounces of bourbon. Then we're going to do a half an ounce of fresh lemon juice. This is, just so you guys know, fresh squeezed. If you're a patron, you can look at the lens and see that I fresh squeezed it.
Market Miniker.
Mm-hmm. Now, the thing is, I think, no, this is right. We're good. Okay, yes. Okay, I did, this is 2 ounces total, so I'm only going to do half of this.
Okay.
But I wanted to bring enough that if we wanted to do it for a second one, we could, and I didn't have to re-squeeze lemons.
You're so smart.
Well, I
She's
forgot to
thinking
do
ahead.
that with the wine and the lemon, or in the simple syrup though, so
She's thinking ahead.
I was smart in that I don't want to squeeze again. Okay, and then we need a half an ounce of simple syrup. There's 1 ounce in here, because again, we're doing it for 2.
We're doing it for 2.
Okay. Then you put on the lid. And the lid. And then we got to do a little shaky, shaky, shaky. So Michelle's going to put us on mute so you guys don't have to have your ears pierced with this sound.
Be right back.
If you don't want to. Okay, my fingers are really cold now. But we're going to take off the lid. And we are going to pour this into our cute little rocks glasses.
Oh, should I not do that?
You can.
Oh, how long ago was it?
This morning.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I was multitasking. Holy moly. Okay.
Hey. There we go. All right, and then the last thing that we do, well, the second to last thing that we do is layering. This is probably my favorite part of doing cocktails, is making it all pretty and stuff.
Okay, I gotta watch this. Sorry, Mike text. So Adriana, Mike said he's about 15 minutes out from his house. So between you and I, we'll get this figured out. But if you need to leave Alzheimer's, rats, that kind of stuff, it comes over this. So you just raise your little hand, tell me, and I'll pick it up.
William Hall's in for 10 via PayPal.
Yay, William Hall!
Okay, so then what we do is we take our wine. This is a red blend. It's very fruity, jammy. It says so right on the container.
Jammy?
Yeah, and fruity and things. So you did good.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, and then we're just going to pour this over the top. We're going to pour it over the back of a spoon that is just barely dipped into the cocktail to try and help it float a little bit.
I didn't know you did that.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
Like a 1/16 of an inch. There we go. Just like that.
See how pretty that is?
It's so pretty.
Oh yes, I'm trying to eat something.
Oh yeah, do that. Oh, Will
Look at
made us
those
sandwiches today. They were turkey bacon sandwiches. They were really what kind of bacon was that? Do you remember?
Hormel?
I don't. It was like sweet and spicy and delicious. Liked it. I'm telling you, I should have been a bartender.
It's pretty good.
Okay, it was really good. Whatever it was really good. And it was yeah. Okay, then you take your lemon zest.
Lemon twist.
Well, I guess lemon twist. Thank you.
Peel twist thingy.
And squeeze, express it, and then let it run around the edges. Pop it in.
It's so beautiful.
Okay.
Impressed. I'm not good at getting it to stay at the top. It says whiskey muffins.
So on an Alaskan cruise like 7 years ago, we ordered duck farts at the place where duck farts were originated. And it's a layered drink. And then my in-laws, when we were living with them while we were building the house, challenged me to figure out how to make them perfectly. And so I spent a lot of time layering liquids. A lot of time. One of these days I'll make you a duck fart.
Mm.
It'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen how much she loves taking shots.
See, thank you, ASMR whiskey. Thank you so much. Okay. Should we try it?
We should try it.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Aren't you just gonna get wine when you drink it?
Yeah, probably. We'll figure it out.
There's straw somewhere. Oh well.
And we have a spoon if we want to stir it in. After the first sip, we'll decide. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yep, that tastes like red wine.
It does. And lemon to me. Okay, here we go. Ready?
I'm gonna stir it. You're gonna stir it?
I'm just gonna do a little.
It was so pretty.
Oh, it's still pretty. It's just not pretty with layers. Hey,
Do you think we're not supposed to do that?
probably not.
Do you think like somebody who like is a bartender is sitting there going, ah?
How dare you?
I don't know, with the 13 people in chat, maybe not.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's much better.
Adriana, that counts. Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
It's, you know, I'm gonna say it's not. Well, I'm just force yourself to drink the wine, then enjoy the cocktail. You know, it's not my favorite one that we've done.
It's not my favorite one that we've done, but there's also been ones that we've done that I didn't like as much. So it's mid to low line on the ranking.
Mid to low level.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's not my least favorite.
you know what might make this really good though?
Hmm.
More lemon juice. Either that or it's
Have
gonna
at
totally
it.
ruin it. Let's see what happens.
If you
We're gonna-
totally ruin it, that sucks.
I know. I do that a lot though.
I didn't work that hard to squeeze
This
those
is
lemons that much for it to not be delicious.
So Mullen prefers a paper airplane, which is one that's going to be going into our polls because we have not done that yet.
Yeah. You know, I guess these are bar mats. We could probably just let the spoons sit on the mat itself.
No, because I always have
They
to
were
wash
just
them.
cleaned.
I always have to wash them.
I commented yesterday how nice and clean the bar mats look. And I was like, and just in time for a criminals and cocktails stream.
I did.
Better?
That did help. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take this down now.
Okay. And we're gonna start talking about this crime.
Yes.
Are you ready? So the best part about this crime, holy moly, what's she doing?
Got it.
All right, scary. She hasn't got it. I don't got it. Okay.
Who does?
Okay,
Okay.
Adriana had it at a couple of restaurants and really liked it, but hasn't had it in a while. You know, it probably does really have to be the right kind of wine and bourbon and all that. I don't know. Or maybe the lemon juice helped. I like that. Mr. Whiskey Shits is here. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm gonna pull my hair over.
Okay.
It's getting warm.
It is. It's getting warm in here.
It's 76 degrees in here right now. I don't even think it's 76 degrees outside.
I'm ordering a portable air conditioner because apparently, well, you know what would probably help is if we turn the AC on in my house.
That might help. That might help.
Ben's never had it. Ben says paper planes are my current favorite.
What is it? I don't think I've ever had a paper plane.
The paper airplane. It's in our list of cocktails.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's like
Can't
40
think
things
of it.
in there. I don't have them all
I
memorized.
just can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know it's in there.
If somebody knows, I mean, you guys are talking about it. One of you probably
Okay.
knows. Say what it is for us.
So this crime, it's like 6:22. We're just joking. That's fine.
It's fine.
What I love about this is that it has a happy ending,
It does.
but the in between from the beginning to the end is just like, wow.
Yeah.
it's got its ups and its downs, and then let's just get into it.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah. Don't
All
give
right.
too much away.
So this is Melissa Highsmith, and nutshell, she was kidnapped over 51 years ago when she was a toddler. So November of 1968, Alta Apentenko. Apentenko? I think that's it.
I never listened to how it was said.
I did, but I forgot. Apentenko. I'm putting the enunciation on the wrong thing, but it's the right pronunciation.
Okay.
So Apentenko. We're gonna go with it. Okay.
Alta.
And Jeffrey Highsmith. Jeffrey. It's gonna be that.
Jeffrey?
Ah. Oh, Ben says the paper plane bourbon, Aperol, Amaro, lemon juice.
1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Got it.
1 to 1 to 1. Hi, Dan.
I like that. It's nice and easy to measure.
Columns in for 2. Okay. Of course, when Adriana can't do it anymore, she'll send it all over to us, I'm sure. So, anyway, they met on a blind date. I think it was his cousin that set it up. But she was 18 and he was 17, right? Yeah. So they were young.
Yeah.
It was a blind date.
This was the 60s, late 60s?
Late 60s. This
Okay.
was 1968.
Okay.
So, were there rules in 1968? Women had to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got married in November of 1968.
Wait, they met.
They met in
Nice.
67.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Got it.
Met
Okay.
in 67, married in 68.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
Now we're
I'm
getting
picking
there.
up what you're putting down.
Now we're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay. But in November of 1969, they had a baby.
What day?
The 6th.
Okay.
November 6th. She's testing me. She's testing me. 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to. Right.
Oh my heavens.
Got it.
That's my kind of numbers.
So Melissa Highsmith was born in Fort Worth, Texas, and then they uprooted and moved to Southern Illinois. But things were stressful. They're young. They got the baby. They're doing the stuff. So Alta had 11 siblings.
Wow.
Right? So Alta's the mom. Alta had 11 siblings, and her mom just couldn't handle them all. So
Were blind dates more successful back then?
Probably.
You couldn't Facebook and Instagram stalk your blind date before you met up with them, so that helps.
You just had to figure out where they worked and drive by.
Right.
I mean, I didn't do that.
No.
Never.
No.
It's not in the 60s.
Chris, don't worry. All we've done so far is make the cocktail and talked about how she was born. You're good.
How she was born?
Yep.
Well,
We went into detail about that though. So no, I'm
if
kidding.
you don't know that story, then we're a
Steve.
whole different conversation.
Siblings. Well, then hey, it was your sister's birthday. Cool. So that'll be easy for you to remember.
So yeah, 11 siblings, and mom just went, I can't take care of all these kids. So she just said, all right, the 6 youngest, go to the orphanage. That's how I'm going to handle that. I got 12 kids. We're going to cut it in half. We're going to send the 6 youngest off. Bye. See ya.
The Lord told me I'm not allowed to judge, but I have thoughts right now.
We don't know. We don't know.
I know.
The story.
I don't know.
I
have questions. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben
Oh,
A is the 11th.
Oh, cool. 11. Also easy to remember.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. So she ended up living in that orphanage for 16 years. Right? So she didn't have a lot of role modeling going on, on how to parent and how to be a wife and all that good stuff. So, what?
So she was 16 years in the orphanage.
Yes.
She was probably the youngest of the 11 siblings, right? You would think?
She was, let me see if I want to say.
It does not pertain to the case. It's just my
No,
curiosity.
I did read that, but apparently I didn't write it down.
Okay.
I want to say she was either youngest or second youngest.
I can see there probably being one more after that.
Yeah.
And that being the final straw.
Done.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm feeling triggered.
Questions.
Of course, it was a birthday. Then it was these siblings. I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
Adriana says it's getting creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alta, she lives there, and then she's like, boop, out on her ass, just like that. I don't know where she went. I couldn't find that. Okay, but in 71,
She met
him.
She was 18 when she met him, so she left the orphanage and went to him.
Ah,
Clearly.
See how that got it. She's like, you'll do.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
Sorry. It's not nice.
It's not.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, I almost forgot to tell you guys this. This is important. We don't have to do our murder
It's not.
disclaimer.
Yes.
But we do have to let you know this is an ongoing case. So a lot of this came from news sources, interviews of the family, interviews of Melissa, and such and such. There's not any court records yet or anything like that. So just know that we got this from a lot of news sources and interviews that were in the news. And then family discussions,
Yeah.
Facebook pages, that kind of thing. Okay. All right. Okay, cool.
That's our disclaimer.
Okay, so
And we are not meant to be your only source of facts on this case.
that is true. Thank you.
There's that sentence. I really like
I
you.
love that
You word it
sentence.
much better, but that's essentially what it is.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orphanage and foster care boots you out at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I would have done that. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So in 1971, Alta had just separated from Jeffrey. Now remember Jeffrey, she met him after the orphanage, got married, had Melissa. And then by 71, they were separated. They had moved to Illinois. She moved back to Fort Worth.
Okay.
Um,
So Melissa was like 18 months old at this point, about.
roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're now, he's in Illinois. They're in Fort Worth. She is now a single mom of a toddler. Right? So
Again, not a lot of experience with parenting and things. Yeah.
so they move in with her brother. And they lived there for a short period of time. And then I'm not sure why, but it didn't work out. So she goes and moves in with her niece. Now, because she had all these siblings, her niece was actually the same age as her.
Okay.
And it worked out well. And then again, for some reason, it just didn't work out with living with the niece. But she had this friend that she had met at the orphanage named Carol.
Okay.
And Carol reached out to her and they decided they would move in together. And prob's not a great support
Yeah.
system. Yeah. But she did make this friend Carol at the orphanage and they kind of bonded and she reached out, they decided to move in together. So she gets a job. She's cleaning churches.
Okay.
So I mean, at this point, she got this great job, but she's got this kiddo and she's a single mom and she needs a babysitter.
She also worked in a restaurant too, right?
At one point in time.
Okay.
Maybe. I thought that was earlier.
I thought that was where she was going when she had to leave. She had to go to work.
Like
She
I
needed
said,
a babysitter for the work.
News. Yeah. My research did not say that, but like I said, a lot of this is news stuff because I had that she was going to go clean the church. Like I said, she was going to work.
Yeah.
She's going to work. So she puts this ad in a local newspaper because there was no Craigslist, there was no Facebook, there was none of that stuff. You couldn't look up the background on your people. So she puts an ad out in the paper, and this person reaches out named Ruth. And
A Bible name, I like it.
yeah. And Ruth, oh yeah. Bear Doyle's here and says single moms have it hard.
Yes.
Single parents in general have it hard,
Yes.
Man, woman, sister raising siblings, brother raising siblings. It's rough.
Mhm.
It's just rough. Hi there, I'm here. We'll go. Thank you. Adriana, can you just shoot over what you have to Mike? And then now we can tag Livewire Whiskey because he's here. Man, that was fast. I hope he didn't race and give Frankie the wave as
I
you
know.
hi. I hope he at least gave her a kiss and said hi. So thank you.
Thank you. All right.
PayPal for 20 says Ben A.
Perfect. Yeah, everybody start throwing in their entries now.
All right. Now we're getting
Make Mike
entries.
busy.
Okay. So they lived with brother. They lived with niece. Now they're living with Carol, right, from the orphanage. And she finds this job. Jeffrey was no help at this point.
Yeah.
No financial help.
He's still in
nothing.
Illinois too, right?
Yep, he's still in Illinois. He got out of that DUI.
What's funny is that I got pulled over on the way here.
She did.
Again.
But
just
do you
like
think
last
she
month.
got a ticket? No.
No. I was on him.
Second time in the last 30 days? No.
In the last 28 days. It was exactly 4 weeks ago today on my way to Criminals and Cocktails that I got pulled over.
Bear Doyle.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I feel you on that. I'm very sorry. So So she places this ad. She needs a babysitter for her. Okay.
Well,
You inhaled it.
Yep, it's so good. I think I got it now.
She's dying.
I think I got it now.
And I'm laughing at
Yeah, and I'm just a little bit more red than normal. It's fine.
It's fine. So,
Okay.
so Ruth reaches out, says, "Oh my goodness, I'd love to watch your daughter." You know, and this was a time where the only way to interview someone is to go meet them,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, "Well, I can come to your job and meet you there." And she's like, "Okay." Well, so she goes to Ruth's job to meet her, and Ruth doesn't show up.
Okay.
Do you think that's because Ruth didn't really work there?
Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Wait, I thought it was supposed to be at the restaurant where Alta worked, is where they were supposed to meet. Again. Yeah. Lots of things. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
They were supposed to meet somewhere. It didn't work.
Oh my goodness. In this murderous giveaway, tag me if you then. Hey, Beth. All right. Where was I? Oh, at this point, so she doesn't show up. And Alpha's like desperate at this point because she has to work the next day and she's going to lose her job. So apparently Ruth reaches out and says, I still want the job. You know, I've got this big yard and I watch other kids and it'll be great. She can play. I really still want this job. And so Alta's like weary now. She's like, I don't know. You didn't show up. You might be flaky, but I don't want to lose my job. What'd I do?
I was supposed to put a picture up, but my computer's over here dead.
Oh, just take them out.
So I'm just gonna here. This is Jeffrey, Alta, and Melissa. Just so you guys have faces to put with the name. I know. Look at her little face.
How young everybody is in that picture.
She's so. They would have been like 19 and 20 at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute. She's so pretty. She's a pretty baby.
Adriana, thank you so very much. I appreciate you so much. I know that you're busy in the lab, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so at this point, you gotta work with me here, Kathy.
You want to go back to those?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Awesome, thank you. We do both. We can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. We're a little off tonight.
I know.
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll pick it up.
Holy moly. Do we seem off? I don't know. We haven't drank enough. That's what it is.
And we usually have 2 computers.
We do.
Mine's over here.
I need some of this. Cheers.
Yes. Oh.
Cheers. All right, cheers, guys. I need a drink. All right. Now we're gonna get into this. We're gonna do it right. I'm gonna quit effing around.
Okay.
All right.
So the date is.
So at this point, she says, "Fine, I'll hire you." And so for Whiskey Mountains, she's my favorite doctor in Utah. $20 from Livewire.
I love that.
That's nice. Thank you. So Whiskey Mountains is now in for 4. Okay. Shoot. Give me just a second, guys. We got a thing here we got to figure out. I'm so sorry. Okay. So do you want, since you're doing overlays and we don't have 2 computers, do you want to handle both?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you put that where you want it.
Okay.
Don't throw shit. Don't do it. Okay. All right. Now we're good. We got it? We got a system?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing that, and I'm doing this, and then we're switched or what?
So. Okay.
Here we go. August 23rd, 1971. So here's the thing I don't understand. Carol's home and Alta has to leave for work. So she says, "Hey, Carol, please give Melissa to the babysitter. She's going to take her to her house with all the kids, and then she's going to bring her back around 5:30. So what I couldn't find, and I really wanted to, was why Carol couldn't watch Melissa.
Yeah.
So no, she had a son herself. So I don't know if she had to go to work herself later, or if they had plans or an appointment, or maybe she just didn't want to, and that's an agreement I don't know, because Carol has never been interviewed. Carol has not spoken out. She's said nothing about this. So anything that you hear about Carol came from interviews with Alta, with news stories, things like that. But just know that Carol has not said anything, so we weren't able to actually confirm it.
It's all third-party information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is what's out there. So apparently Carol was laying on the couch when Ruth arrived.
Okay.
And so she goes to the door. Now there's also some talk that Carol and Alta had gone out. Or sorry, yeah, Alta. They had gone out the night before. They
Okay.
had stayed up late. They maybe drank a little bit. I don't know, back in 1971. I mean, so they weren't feeling that well.
I understand that laying on the couch
I
desire.
don't know if it's true, but that's kind of what they're saying.
Taste sensibility in for 2.
Yay!
Welcome.
Hey, how are ya? Good to see you here. Z-Man's here. Says cheers. Cheers, Z-Man. Look, we got pretty drinks. I mean, it was prettier till we stirred it up. But
I am in a
So-
dangerous spot over here.
so Carol's laying on the couch. She's not feeling well. Her son is there. She goes and answers the door. It's Ruth. And Ruth is like, hey, you're not feeling all that good. Do you want me to take your son too? And I can take him over to play with the other kids, bring them both back at the same time. And nobody knows why, but Carol was like, nah, I don't think so. So I don't know if it was like a good judgment or maybe she got a weird feeling, but she said no.
Okay.
Here's the other thing. When Ruth showed up at the door, she had long, white, elegant sleeves. Ooh. She had
very
on
60s.
a bonnet,
Okay. This got very
and
20s.
sunglasses.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Whiskey Shit, so close to 2,000 subs. So close.
Bubble Bath Bourbon's here.
Bubble Bath Bourbon's here too. Cheers. Yeah, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed, click that close and we're gonna celebrate it. Okay. So, we got the bonnet, we got the sunglasses, we got the long, elegant white gloves. But there's a lot of talk and dispute over whether or not this was really a woman.
Interesting.
So, however, I mean, the person said, I'm a woman, my name is Ruth, but some say the theory is that the long gloves, the sunglasses, and the bonnet were to hide the fact that it was really a man. Some people say no, it was definitely a woman. So, like, there's this whole underlying controversy. Was it a man? Was it a woman? I mean, you know how it is when there's not hard facts, the theories get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
I was going to say the voice should have been enough to tell, but I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire. That was very convincing.
No. Boo, boo, everyone, what? Boo, boo, what?
I think it's an inside joke between Benet and Bubble Bath. Yeah.
Ooh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I think.
Sorry.
I could be wrong.
I'm trying to make you the villain here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it happens. So she gives the baby. Here you go. Go take care of the baby. Can't have my son. But
Yeah.
here's this
Thanks,
one.
baby.
Go for it.
How old was the son?
I couldn't find that.
Okay.
And probably because Carol hasn't spoken.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5:30 is when Ruth and Melissa are supposed to come back.
Okay.
So Alta comes home. Ruth and Melissa don't come back. Now, this is 1971. So she calls the police.
Couldn't just text someone.
Yeah. Couldn't be like, where's that GPS? Find a phone or whatever it is. I don't know. 360. I don't know.
Yeah. Something.
Snapchat.
Find my friends.
But so she calls the police, and it's 1971. There's no Amber Alerts. There's none of that. So they're like, you have to wait 24 hours. And she's like, well, shit. All right, I'll wait 24 hours. Now remember, Alta didn't have a lot of good modeling. Carol just texted me. She was bringing Ted Lasso.
Binging. She was binging.
Binging Ted Lasso.
That's funny.
Is that what it was?
That makes sense. That's a good show.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
So, she calls. They said you have to wait 24 hours. So you shouldn't have a lot of modeling. So she's like, whereas I would have been like, the hell I am waiting 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, that's what she was told. And I'm not blaming Alta. Do not take it that way. That it's just in 71 things were different.
Yeah.
It just didn't have the information we have now.
Yeah.
So, but the minute that 24 hours was up, she called right back.
Oh, yeah.
And all right, so Fort Worth Police Department, they're on it. They bring in the FBI, they're on it. You got it something?
I have a big. There's the missing poster.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know.
I mean,
Look
sad,
at her
but so cute. I used to do Jass's hair like that.
Look at her little dress. Look at her little short arms.
Oh my god, those are short.
She's so cute.
Okay.
I like her.
Look at the case type on that. It says non-family abduction.
Yeah, an
Okay.
abductor unknown.
She was 2'8". Oh my God.
I know.
So that's important. Remember, non-family abduction. Okay. Last seen. That says August 23rd. Okay, I had that right. Skip
Yeah.
myself for a
I
minute.
know, I did too. Cool.
Okay.
I was still in November because that's when she was born.
Yard BS. Cheers, lady. Cheers. Yeah. Probably not the best lessons in the orphanage. Yeah.
Probably, yeah,
Exactly.
probably, yeah.
So
You can't just TikTok how to parent. I mean,
so they, of course, what's the first thing people do? They go and they talk to the other parent, the
Yeah.
estranged husband, the estranged parent, non-custodial,
who's in Illinois?
who's in Illinois.
Okay.
So they go there, and after speaking with him, like, he was clueless. He had no idea what was going on. He hadn't had much to do with anything. So they quickly rule him out, and it becomes a non-family member abduction.
Especially if he's in Illinois. Like, it's not that easy to get from Fort Worth to Southern Illinois
I mean,
that quickly.
but they made her wait 24 hours.
Well, that's true. Still.
But still, yeah.
Yeah.
So at this point, they've got it classified. FBI's involved. And it becomes a whole different thing because back then, non-family abductions were really, really rare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what they said. Want my theory?
Right.
You know what my
Yes,
theory is?
yes.
My theory is they weren't that rare. We just didn't have all this technology to where people knew.
Yeah.
That's just my theory. Or maybe, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be, Michelle. Rat.
I mean, I have a lot of theories, but we'll get into those later. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, but the main theory that they were running on was that Ruth wanted her own child. For some reason, didn't have one or couldn't have one or whatever the deal was. So she decided, I want one. I'm going to go take one.
Okay.
TikTok started in 1967, I believe.
Obviously.
Obviously. What was it? ICQ? Do you guys know what ICQ is? You don't know what ICQ is?
No.
You wouldn't. ICQ was like one of the first like Facebook Messenger type things. And it was basically Messenger. But there was no like Facebook or MySpace or any of that.
So like AOL Instant Messenger. That sort of thing.
Kind of.
Okay.
It was just a messenger. Think of like texting, but on your computer.
Okay. Like a chat room, but with one person.
No. Think of Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
You can create little groups. You can do just you and someone else. Right?
Yeah.
Same thing.
It still sounds a lot like AOL Instant Messenger to me.
Okay.
But before that.
Yeah.
Christine. OMG, ICQ. Yikes.
Dude, you do know. Okay. Maybe I'm not explaining it well, but it was like the OG chat. Right?
I need an elder millennial to explain to me the difference between this and AOL Instant Messenger.
Mark, I used ICQ. I had the flower. So my ICQ name was Daisy Girl 028.
Oh, sure.
So it tells you I was, 28.
Mark says it was AOL Instant Messenger before AOL Instant Messenger. Okay. So it basically was. Okay.
But
But just before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
And then, yes, it's basically AOL.
On Gen X.
Thank you, either younger Gen X or elder millennials.
Okay.
Now, I know what ASL is, Bubble Bath. We're not going to get into that. It's not American Sign Language, for those of you who don't know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry. Sidetrack.
Okay.
Went down the rabbit hole. We're back. Okay. So,
active?
What?
ICQ is still active.
Oh, I'm totally logging in. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty old.
Your Daisy Girl account?
I don't know if I can remember my Daisy Girl ICQ login. Oh. Hello, creeper, bubble bath bourbon.
Exennial.
Exennial.
Yes, that's what it is. Thank you.
Okay. So when all this is going on, like Alta's not taking it well.
Understandably.
The other theory was that she had been sold into an illegal adoption.
Okay.
Like someone wanted to adopt and they're like, well, it's not the usual channels, but I got a blonde haired, blue eyed in the back that, they thought that was another theory.
With little arms.
I got little legs.
I got a big head, little arms.
Oh. The swoosh sound when you got a message. I forgot about that. Okay. God. So she goes into this huge depression. Alta's like, this was my
Understandably.
fault. I did this. I took this lady, I gave her my kiddo, and it's all my fault. And she went into this huge depression. And she tries to reconcile with Jeffrey. And Jeffrey's like, nah, nope, no. And but eventually, he did end up moving back to Fort Worth and they got remarried. I know. Nothing
I
like
like
bonding
that.
over trauma.
Which is impressive because usually, like, uh, I mean, the death of a child, but usually a child not being there anymore is what will like be the driving wedge in a relationship. So the fact that they were able to reconcile
Yeah.
in spite of that is impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Mark Vasco says ICQ is also why I know how to touch type now. I used to do 4 combos at once. Okay, I gotta tell you, I had this roommate that would get on ICQ, and some of those groups in there were just like people pay for that kind of talk now. They were like, bleh. But back then they didn't have, I don't know, but bleh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Benny, I never had it, but my college roommate used to be on it all night long. Yeah, probably in the bed.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So they finally get together, they move, they get married, and they have 4 more kids.
Cute.
Cute.
Okay.
4 more kids. Now, remember, she already, she was already struggling with being the single mom of 1. So now, like, she's married, she's like, I can have more kids.
Yeah, like,
I
have a support system now. Yay!
So they have 4 more kids, and as the kids get older, like they didn't talk about Melissa until these kids were like 8, 9 years old, like in that area. Like,
Yeah, you don't want them to get nervous. I'm sorry. Hang on. My bus to hell just got here. I gotta go.
all right, we did miss that whole part of the disclaimer where we're like, we really are not making fun.
Right.
We take this shit seriously,
Yeah.
but a little bit of light humor to lighten it up.
Yeah,
You know,
just to make it a little
maybe.
less dark and heavy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're not soulless, I promise.
I promise.
Oh goodness.
Okay, sorry.
So now they're getting a little older. They start hearing about this. Oh, by the way, you have an older sister. Like what? Yeah, because at this point, Alta doesn't want to talk about it. She put it in a little box and put it away so that she could function.
Okay.
She just, it was too hard. She had to get herself up out of that depression, take care of her 4 kids, be a wife, be a mom. So she put it away. She didn't talk about it. By now, so much time has gone on. She'd pretty much given up hope.
Yeah, I mean,
years have gone by at this point.
yeah.
I don't know. My heart. So, the brother, don't get confused here. There's a Jeffrey Jr.
Okay.
So,
JJ, got it.
So let's just call him JJ.
Okay.
So we'll call him JJ.
Okay.
So JJ, the brother, he really takes an interest in this. He's like, wait a minute, I have a sister and like someone took her and nobody's doing anything. So he like starts digging into it, wants to know, what can I do? How do I find this? He kind of took control of the Melissa hunting at this point.
Okay.
And at that point, he's kind of leading the pack, and everybody else is kind of like, it's not so real for the kids because they didn't know much about it.
Yeah.
Mom's checked out when it comes to that. She can't deal.
It's depressing.
Yeah. And so he's like, no, let's revive this shit.
Okay. I like that.
All right. Livewire whiskey. I married a smart lady. I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah, you did marry a smart lady.
Mark's talking about Christine.
Yeah.
I know this much.
Yeah, because it's a smart lady. You're all business. Oh, because she said Mark Vasco can bring it if it brings in the money. I've seen her steal a world champion belt before. It's true. She walked around like it was hers, lied to everybody. Perfect. It was terrible.
Christine, I knew we
I
could
was
be
so
friends.
ashamed, and then she let me wear it.
Christine, I'm so excited to meet you in person.
Only
5 more months.
5 more months.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not even that long. It's like 3 months away.
I can't do the math.
Holy crap.
It's my birthday week, and I still don't know when it is.
It's like 3 months away.
Okay.
We are almost to the beginning of May, and then that's June, July, August.
Good job.
Holy crap. I should probably buy my plane tickets.
What? Okay.
Holy
Anyway,
crap.
rabbit hole.
Okay.
So it is 10 minutes till. So we always run a little over on criminals and cocktails. So I'm gonna make the timeline now. If you are an active patron by a quarter after the hour, then you are eligible to possibly play Patreon Blanco. You have to be here though.
Yeah.
And also by about a quarter after, we'll start wrapping up the giveaway for the chance to play the mystery box giveaway. We're gonna do that twice. So there'll be 2 people that get to play. Every $5 gets you in. Super Chat, Venmo, PayPal, all the stuff is in the description, and there's a pinned comment.
You know, Mike, I'm so excited. I was there when he bought the tickets to Idaho for July.
I'm so excited for that.
And I may or may not have told Adam that he should also drive up and that I would have a room for him.
Yeah. So we've got a couple.
I mean, yeah, we do stuff.
We've got the rooms, so yay. And Whiskey Mountains could just carpool down.
I mean, just jump in the car.
And Nick could happen.
Come on over.
All right, anyway.
Okay, sorry.
So now Melissa's been missing for decades, and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children released a poster.
Here it is.
All right. So this poster
This
is
picture of baby Melissa.
It's baby Melissa on one side,
Uh-huh.
and then a digitally comprised photo of what they think she would look like at that time.
Age progressed.
Age progressed. Thank you.
Yes.
That's much better. I like the way you said that. That's so
Yeah.
much better.
And hang on, I made one that just has those 2 pictures side by side so that you can see them a little closer. I mean, the technology that they have is amazing. Especially, I mean, that blurry of a photo, and they're like, we think we can figure out what she looks like. Here you go.
Especially back then.
Yeah. But
Oh, okay.
if you'll see on the picture or on this poster, it says she has a birthmark on her upper back. Pin in that. Remember that for later, okay?
Birthmarks.
Mm-hmm.
They're the bestest.
Just remember that for later.
Okay, Mike, I will look forward to that. How do they know Melissa would have a bob cut? Because they all do.
Yeah.
I mean, I did.
That's a look at the time. This was like 2011, I think, is when this was put, or 2022, 21. Sorry, shit. I think it was 2021 is when they published this poster, if I remember right.
Maybe she was a school teacher.
Maybe.
Doesn't that look like a school teacher?
Yeah.
Looks like a school teacher to me. Or like
She does.
Or the front desk lady in their school office.
You know what she looks like to me? Board member.
I was a board member.
Like, I don't know of what, but she looks, yeah.
I mean, I was a school board member.
I'm a board member of a few things.
Yeah.
I don't know bob cut.
I had the A-line bob.
She looks like the board member of a national corporation.
Yeah. Like a
She has
like
that
a
look
bank
to her in that.
or
Yeah.
yeah. How accurate did the haircut end up being? Oh, you're gonna see.
You're gonna see.
You're gonna see. As soon as Kathy Jo realizes we're on her part.
Nope, not yet. Yes, we are. Crap. My line was too little.
I love you.
Okay, so this poster came out, revamped it. Yeah, please take this. Okay. So this poster came out. People started going, I wonder if I'm Melissa. So they would call in and say, hey, I might be Melissa. They'd bring them in, talk to them. Yeah, they were never Melissa. No, not a single one.
No. They all thought they were, though, because they would see the picture and they're like, I kind of look like that. And I don't know who my parents are. Or maybe they just didn't like their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, however, there was somebody who saw this poster. And in November of 2022, so that was 51 years after the abduction, somebody claimed to have seen Melissa in Charleston, South Carolina. So the news story was seen by J.J. Jeffrey Jr.
Yes.
And the family went out to Charleston, met up with her. It was not her. It wasn't her.
Yeah. It's not.
Then you might be her. You might be her. And then that whole thing kind of like sparked a whole bunch of interest in the general public, and the family was like, cool, we're going to ride on this. Let's push it.
Right.
Let's keep working. Let's try to find Melissa.
Sparked all that like enthusiasm
Yeah.
again. I mean, this had been a long time.
Yeah.
How could you not, just for your own self-protection?
Yeah.
Go, you know what? I have to give up hope.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Exactly.
I don't know. I can see both ways.
Yeah.
I can see both ways.
So everybody started getting more interest. Alta and Jeffrey's DNA were on file at this point. And then because we're in this day, and I mean, this is like just not that long ago, within the last year, social media is huge. So a bunch of social media accounts and Facebook groups and things start to get set up, and then podcasts are done to try and get awareness up. Like there was one podcast that I had found that was recorded, or it was published like October of 2022.
Yeah.
And it's interviewing a bunch of people in the family, and like it's incredible. So I think one of the things that is the sweetest thing to me is that the family continued to throw birthday parties every year on November 6th.
Oh my God.
Every year on November 6th, they would have a party for Melissa, even though she wasn't there. And I think that is so cute.
Wait, who was it that had the same birthday as her?
Ben.
So
No, not Ben.
Mel?
Ben? I think it was Ben A.
Oh.
I think it was.
I think
Pretty
it was
sure.
too. Yes.
Yeah.
So Ben, they threw a party for you.
For you.
Every year.
Melissa.
You, Melissa. I mean,
They don't know.
it's okay.
So
Do you feel better?
yeah.
You might be Melissa.
And in the meantime, due to the stress of everything, Alta and Jeffrey did end up divorcing 29 years after their second marriage.
So they got married.
Yeah.
They got
Wait, no,
divorced.
it was Ben's sister.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who blew out the candles?
His is the 11th. His is November 11th.
Got it.
Sorry. Yes.
This is the question. I wouldn't want to.
I mean,
That's
that seems like bad juju.
yeah. So they get married.
Yeah.
They get divorced. Then the baby goes missing, and he'd been kind of a schmuck.
Yeah.
But they get back together.
Yeah.
They work through it. They get reconciled. And then
29 years later, they get divorced again.
29 years later, after the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the 11th sibling. That's right.
Yes. Or the 12th.
Have you guys been drinking?
A little bit. I mean, this is the hard part. I am the second one to go. My cocktail is almost entirely gone by the time I start talking.
But then
I know. So on November 6th, this is what makes me so happy. I told you to put a pin in November 6th. On November 6th, 2022, Jeffrey got a message that there had been a DNA match with his grandchild.
Yes.
And Jeffrey had submitted his DNA to a well-known genealogy site. And he got a message, hey, we found a match for you. It's your grandchild.
And he's like, eh?
And it wasn't even just one, it was 3.
Yeah, 3 grandchildren.
3 grandchildren. And he was like, wait.
And there was a woman, right, that worked for, who did she work for? That helped him, like, make sure that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Who was she? I have it in my notes. I don't remember her name.
I know, you did, and I didn't include it.
I don't remember her name. There was a really cool woman. She was like an amateur genealogist who sat down and helped them put all the puzzle pieces together.
Yeah, to go, okay, if we're drawing the branches of the tree,
yeah,
then it ends up going back to.
We found out that these 3 grandchildren are the children of Melissa Highsmith, who was going by the name Melanie Brown.
Yeah. So this well-known genealogy site, which many of you probably have used, brought them to the facts that there's a Melissa Brown who's actually their baby girl 51 years later.
Yeah.
And she's got littles.
Yeah.
Well, not probably littles by then.
Well, yeah, but yeah. So from this point forward, we will refer to Melanie / Melissa. Just know it's the same person.
Yeah, because she's going by. Sorry, I said Melissa. Melanie. She's going by
Melanie Brown at this point.
Melanie Brown.
At this point, November 6th, she's going by. Do you think she knew it was her birthday? There's no way, right?
No, I don't.
She didn't know November 6th was her birthday. Because Ruth probably didn't ask.
William Hall. Now I'm questioning my existence. I was adopted in December of 1968. So was I abducted? Am I legit? Only 2 weeks old?
Who would know?
It's one of those hospital things.
You know, my mother-in-law, Jan, found her biological mother through this same site.
I remember that.
I think it's so awesome.
I'm still waiting for the rich heir
of
the kingdom or whatever, to any kingdom, I don't care which one.
Right.
To go like, I'm your long lost grandfather and I don't care for my children, so you get all my money.
Exactly. So Jeffrey Jr., JJ, found Melanie Melissa on Facebook. She was going by Melanie Walden on Facebook, which was another name she went by. He reached out, messaged her on Facebook, and told her the entire story. She messaged back and was like, okay, well, I'll pray for you, but I'm not your missing person.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, I'm so sorry to hear this. You have my prayers, but I'm not who you think I am. Livewire Whiskey says, Frankie says, I have to do 2 more entries to support WoW for Whiskey Mountains. Thanks, Frankie.
Yes.
Yay. I love it when people take care of people like Adriana and Mike, because when Mike is tracking or Adriana's tracking, they don't get to enter to win. Not themselves anyway.
Yeah.
So I love it when people donate to them.
Yeah. But then as they kept talking, she realized that she had the same birthmark that was listed in the missing poster.
Well, because the family had a Facebook page as well, and they were posting things. So they posted all these baby pictures. One had the birthmark.
Yeah.
And she's like, holy crap.
Yeah. And then started looking at other physical traits and was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Hey, Fifth Quarter Tales is here. Cheers. Just
Cheers.
got home from a meeting. We are drinking a New York Sour and talking about this interesting toddler abduction case.
So let me tell you a little bit of what happened during that 51 years between the two events.
Okay.
So she went to school at Southwest High School in Fort Worth.
Right.
She was in the yearbook, like it's like she was there. Her stepfather was very abusive, and the home was like beyond toxic, just a really, really bad environment, which is very sad.
So someone stole her and she ended up in an asshole's house.
Yeah, exactly. When she was 15, she left home. She was like, I'm not putting up with this. I'm not doing this. I'm out. So she left home.
You go, girl.
She did have to find some work as a sex worker in order to do what she needed to do to get by day to day.
I'm not judging, you know.
I mean, I'm not.
You got limited skills.
Yeah.
You got a horrible family life. You take off.
Yeah.
You do what you got to do. I'm not judging.
No.
At all.
No.
Cheers, Coco. Glad you're here.
Yes, cheers.
And I think, honestly, stuff like that, I mean, what else are you going to do?
I know. At 15, like, McDonald's isn't going to hire you.
Like, she went, you know what I really want to do?
Right. It wasn't a big goal. It was just something she did. So, she was arrested at least 4 different times for prostitution.
Okay.
So they did put her away.
That's just kind of record.
And over the course of time, she had been married multiple times, and she gave birth to 3 children, and each one of them she gifted to another family through adoption.
Okay. So she knew that she could not fully take care of these children.
So she allowed another family to do it instead.
You know,
I love that. I respect that.
Respect.
I do.
There's so many other ways that could have went.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some of us, that's the only skills we got. I mean, I didn't, Adam.
Maybe.
I'm just curious.
Maybe. So, she says that she was able to turn her life around when she found God, which is incredible. And she had a few jobs after that, working in fast food and then cleaning churches.
It's ironic, right? Remember who else cleaned churches?
Her mom,
Alta was cleaning a church.
I have like huge interest in nature versus nurture when it comes to families that were adopted out.
I mean, how churches for
I know.
That's so crazy to me.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Can I say something real quick? It's 5 after the hour.
Yeah.
We all know what's gonna happen in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I also want to recognize that there's some great channels that are going live right now. I always say, you know, I love the fact that you guys stay, but there's some great channels. So please don't feel bad if you want to go over and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
By all means. I think Light Time is on.
Deathless Dogs.
Is that 7 or 7:30?
7.
Okay, so Deathless Dog Dan, he was in here earlier. He just went live. And Clifton starts
55 minutes.
In 55 minutes.
54 minutes.
So we're going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes, but I just like to always recognize that we don't need to go over the top of someone. So
yeah.
Okay.
So John T did 4 entries for Frankie. That's so sweet. Yeah, I love that so much.
Kilco, what are you talking about?
Oh, you're a great channel.
When do you go?
Yeah.
When do you go live?
Sure. Yeah.
I know I get the notifications, but
I know I joined a few times. I just can't remember what day it is.
Yeah, 5th Quarter Tailgate Deathless Dogs is on.
Okay. So
thank you, John T. for Frankie. I know you read it, but I just want to say it again.
Now, to answer your guys' question, here is the side-by-side of the digitally imaged thought of what she looks like. And
skim out, pay attention.
And here is what she actually looks like now. So the haircut was wrong.
The haircut was wrong.
But I mean, the eyes are pretty similar. Yeah. The nose is pretty much there. I mean,
we should have made a side-by-side of that.
I think her smile is so much more genuine.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Like you can see her personality in her face.
But yeah, like
Friday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So November 28th. You ready for the next one?
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So November
Sorry.
28th, you're good. She was reunited with her family after 51 years. They hosted a celebration. The family hosted a celebration at their church in Fort Worth. So this picture gets me a little misty-eyed. This is Melissa and Alta hugging for the first time in 51 years.
And my niece's birthday.
Oh, I'm getting a little choked up over here. I'm so sorry.
Look at that.
Oh, it's just so beautiful.
Wait, do we have a picture of the family with the mom and
Yes. And then here is Jeffrey and Melissa and Alta all together. And now that I'm looking at that, I am 99% sure that is the Fort Worth Convention Center. And I have stood in that
okay,
exact
can
spot.
we all
Regardless.
recognize that amazing dress with those boots?
Oh my gosh, I know. I love it.
Okay, I love the color.
But like, can we talk about the fact that she was in Texas the whole time?
Right?
She was in Fort Worth the whole
Damn
time.
it to hell.
Oh, sorry.
For 51
For
years.
51 years, she was in Fort Worth.
So, okay, I just
Same
want to
with all the,
recognize
like,
a
just
couple things real
Yes.
quick. Kilco, Friday and Sunday nights. Got it. At 7 Eastern.
okay, perfect. Thank you.
Also, Bene says my niece's birthday. What the hell? You're getting creepy.
Right?
Creepy ass shit. And then Mr. Jiggs is here.
Oh, cheers, Mr. Jiggs.
Well, William Hall says that's crazy, amazing story. Really, when you think about it, all the time involved and happenstance to put these pieces together. Can I just say, this is a testament to never giving up hope.
Right. Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
without a doubt.
Decades with
Nothing.
Who knew that at some point in time down the road, there would be genetic testing that would go to every living room in America, worldwide, and that this stuff would be, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Never give up hope.
No.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. That's my soapbox.
So what's going on now? So the Highsmith family feels that the case was mismanaged by numerous agencies and it was sensationalized by the media, but eventually it did work out. But they felt it was mismanaged and maybe it didn't have to take this long.
Yeah, they felt that way.
The criminal statute of limitations expired in 2007, which is 20 years after Melissa turned 18.
Yeah, statute of limitations suck.
They do.
I mean, I get it, I understand it,
But the Fort Worth PD Major Case Unit is still working on this. Like, even though the statute of limitations is gone, they're still going to investigate it. They want to uncover every bit of information they can. That being said, the kidnapper may never be charged because of that statute of limitations.
Oh,
so
I guarantee you, if Fort Worth PD puts this much effort into it, all these people, she's going to jail for something.
Something. They'll find something.
Whoever, I mean, they're going to jail. I guarantee it. Mark my words. I can't wait to do a follow-up on this someday.
Oh, I know.
First quarter tailgate, $10 super chat. Cheers, ladies. I'm afraid of doing those 23andMe tests. I don't know if I want to find out.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
That pack of wolves that raised me, they swore.
Yeah.
That I was.
I mean, they were adamant.
Yeah.
They said woof woof, and you're like, cool. Gospel truth.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
So Melissa, this is one I think the most interesting things of the whole thing. Melissa reached out to the woman who raised her.
Oh yeah. I mean, because like that's her mom.
She left at 15.
You would, I guess you would. You follow up, right?
Like, what the heck? So she reached out to her via Facebook Messenger, and she received a message back. And I found a screenshot of this message. This is the last one in there, I think, under brand.
Got it.
Yes, that's it. So it says, back in 1972, I was a single mom with a young son, wanted to add a baby girl to our family as soon as possible. I met an older lady who said she had been caring for a relative's baby girl but couldn't any longer. The relative didn't want the baby back, and she decided to give her up for $500, which in 1971, that's a lot of money. She gave me a short backstory on the baby. Both parents were in college, and father had gone back to Japan where he was from. I didn't think twice. I thought this is meant to be. So the baby who was in her car was handed over to me, my beautiful baby girl. Then she goes on to say, I never heard anything again from the lady or about the baby. I didn't watch the news reports or read the paper, or I'd have known something was wrong. I saw on Facebook a few days ago after my daughter had said she saw it about a family searching for their daughter's sister for over 50 years. There was a baby picture of my baby girl. I sent PMs to the brother listed on Facebook and contacted my daughter again, who says she already knew she was contacted through DNA matching. She told me this will be a nationwide story, so get ready.
And guess what?
And guess what? And she said, I don't know what to do next or what to expect. Please remember this family, the daughter, and me in your prayers. I have so many questions.
So does Lil.
Yeah.
Hi, Lil. Glad you made it.
Yes, hi, Lil.
Okay. What are your questions? Because I got a lot to say about this shit.
So,
Surprise.
this woman who raised her,
Yes.
is that Ruth? And is she making up this whole I purchased this baby for $500 thing? Or was she actually just walking down the street thinking about the fact that she wanted a daughter? And then all of a sudden somebody approached her and said, Hi, my name's Ruth. Would you like this baby for $500? Like,
what do you lean to?
I don't know that I lean to one or the other. What are you into?
Okay, so I've actually put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah.
I'm usually wrong, but we're gonna go with it. Okay. So let's say Ruth, man, woman, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of controversy, but Ruth steals a baby.
Okay.
Wanted the baby. Well, maybe Ruth couldn't handle the baby. And then all this attention goes out. There's posters. She's like, oh my gosh, I've talked to this lady. Maybe people saw me in the area and I can't really handle this anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, okay, here, you want the baby? Here. I need some cash though. So that's kind of what I lean towards. But also, I mean, and why would you admit to buying a baby for $500 if you stole it? I'd be like, I found it wandering the streets. But there's also people that'd be like, yeah, I'll take a baby for $500.
Yeah.
But do you really see Ruth having the ability to hook up with someone who wants a baby for $500? Just walk around going, do you want a baby?
Yeah.
Do you want a baby?
Yeah.
That's kind of my theory.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I feel like my gut instinct is telling me that this woman who raised her was the Ruth.
You think
And
so?
she just made up this story.
Oh God, that could be. Ooh,
Well,
I can't wait to find out who's
yeah.
right.
It's not legal, Mom. And yeah, they only spoke about this via Messenger so far. But Melissa stated that she wants to go visit the woman that she thought was her mom, the woman that raised her, and have a heart-to-heart conversation and get some solid answers.
Yeah.
I would too, and I would also take a tape in there with me.
Well, but here's the problem, guys, and I really hope that now that all these people are surrounding her, and her family are in addition to her family, because she didn't have that first leg up in life. So I'm hoping some people are giving her some tools.
Yeah.
And giving her some, I don't want to say, I don't know, giving her some tools to figure out how to maneuver this in the best way possible.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have someone that role modeled that, then how are you going to know?
Right.
My heart goes out to all the families involved.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean, did she have siblings with the woman who raised her? I couldn't find that. But if she did, those poor siblings.
Yeah.
Her poor siblings that were put into orphanage that she's estranged from, they had to see the news.
I was a single mom with a young son, wanted to add a baby girl to our family as soon as possible. So there was a brother.
The poor brother, right? And then you got to look at mom and go, Mom, you bought a kid for $500.
And she had said something about I always wondered why I could never find my birth certificate, and everything makes sense now.
Yeah, so there's so many people involved in this, affected by this, that it just hurts my heart. But on a good note,
yes, I have 3 more bullet points. So if you haven't entered already, just know that that's going to be done here pretty soon. Sorry.
In about 3 bullet points.
So at this point, no arrests have been made, and this is an ongoing case. But the Fort Worth Police Department isn't giving up. They're still working. They're still researching. They're still trying to get to the bottom of this and get all the information they can.
You go, PD.
And
I love that.
And if you are interested in finding out more information or following the story further, you can find the family on Facebook, and they post updates in a bunch of different groups. And so you can go and find any of those on Facebook and keep updated on this. But I'm sure as more comes out, it's going to be in the news too.
Yeah, they have an actual Facebook page dedicated just to this.
It used to be called Find Melissa.
I think it still is.
I think it might be still, yeah.
Or we don't know. We found Melissa? I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
If you Google Melissa, it'll come up.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, this podcast, this huge podcast with all the family and everything was posted a month before they found her.
No.
Which is so cool. So here is the last little bit of information that I want to leave you guys with. As I was typing this, tears were coming down my face. So I think it might happen again. But William Hall's in for 3 more. Okay. Melissa plans to, or well, Melanie plans to legally change her name back to Melissa. And she wants to remarry her husband, John Brown, so that her father can walk her down the aisle with her whole family in attendance. And there it is.
I love that so much.
Gosh, it is so.
So she's already married. They're going to do like the wedding renewal.
They're going to do a new wedding so that her father can walk her down the aisle. And her actual family can be there to witness it.
Oh, all the feels, guys.
Oh, yeah.
All the feels.
I love that so much.
See, I love it. It was awful that she went through what she went through, but wow.
Yeah.
She got there.
I love that she finally
give up hope. 51 years later. Chris SBWE. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Somebody's cutting onions in here. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Francie, Michelle, can't wait to see you Mother's Day weekend. I know. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
I'm making the plans, doing stuffs. You're helping me make the plans.
Yes.
Okay.
All
right.
Okay, yeah. I love when we get to end on a happy note.
Me too.
Okay.
All right, let's give away free shit.
That's
so
it.
that everybody can go see Dan and Julie and the other Dan and all the stuffs. Mike, let's wrap up that giveaway. Let's do our first mystery box. Odds are good.
Yeah, real good.
Okay, sure. I'm done.
We are ready for a number of entries. I've got my randomizer up. Oh no, Mark, I hope it's not.
Is it? Okay, tell us.
Yeah. And Lil says, hashtag, we're not there yet. But I like the way you're thinking.
Let us know because we filmed content the other day and we thought we saw that happen.
Yeah.
So
So Mark, did you see the lens I posted earlier? I posted it for you.
The lemon juice lens.
Yeah.
Somebody let us know if our mouths are working in the wrong way.
Yes.
Wait. We're working at a different pace.
I mean, they're always working in the wrong way.
It is by 1 second.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's happening like
that. We're really having technical issues with the internet and it's making me mad.
Mm-hmm.
I can deal with bad lighting. I can deal with going off the rails. I can't deal with bad audio or unsynced lips. If I'm watching a show and that shit's not right, I won't finish it. He thought it was the bourbon.
That too.
It is.
Do you still have an ice cube?
I have this much of my ice ball.
I have this much.
Ice ball. Wait, is there anything in yours?
No!
Then give me your ice ball.
Okay.
Yes, there is a delay, but if you just listen and not watch it. Oh,
okay.
That makes me so sad. I'm sorry. Let's talk like this. You want to talk like this?
Mm-hmm.
So, damn Kaio really messing with me.
It's like Kaio.
That Kaio's good, huh? Fortunately, the only Kaios we have left now are ones that we're going to do in giveaways. We did get rid of the ones that were predetermined.
Mm-hmm.
I did squeeze my lemons for my whiskey sour, but no wine here, so not the New York.
Okay, that's fair. It's just a sour.
Most people can deal with bad video. They can't deal with bad audio. I would agree, Mark.
Yeah.
But most people can't deal with unsynced mouths.
I love watching it. It's like watching it.
Son of a bitch. Why did no one tell us this whole time? Has it been like this the whole time?
I hope not.
Or did it just start? I'm very curious.
I hope not. Mike, let us know the number of entries, please.
Yep. We just need a number on the entries. Or did we miss it?
At least the audio is clear. Thank you. It might not be if we keep holding our hands over our faces.
Were we out of sync the whole time? Hashtag rookie.
I know.
Well, that's okay. We'll go over and see you in either Deathless Dogs or Lifetime Chat or both. I mean, but if you guys go over there and you see Dan and Julie Like on Lifetime or you see Dan at Deathless Dogs, make sure you tell them Women Whiskey sent me.
That's 15-20 minutes. Okay.
Maybe, okay. Well, what the hell? What the hell? Wait, he was driving. Does he know? I'm just kidding. I freaking love him. Yeah.
Get pulled over.
You know what we don't have? We don't have dogs on this one.
What the hell?
Because Will doesn't feel well, so he's laying down.
Should I go get him?
You can.
All right.
We're going to do a giveaway,
All
so
right.
go for it.
Mike, you let us know how many numbers, and it should be in by the time I get back.
Isn't that sweet though? Remember how we said that Will fed us? He made us like these turkey bacon sandwiches. He wasn't feeling good. He did it anyway because last night we forgot to eat. Yeah, Lil, it was all your fault. No. No. Mike, how we doing on a number? Yeah, maybe. I could sing. I could sing. I mean, 34 entries. Just in time.
Do you mean
Thank
to
you,
tell
thank you,
me
thank
that
you.
Will made us dinner while he wasn't feeling well?
Yes.
I just realized that when I closed the
Yeah,
door.
he did.
Thanks.
Say hi to babies.
Hi, my love. You want to hug my hand?
Right.
That's nice, but I need to put in 34 entries right here
4
so I can push the generate button. I always cover your face when I do this. Sorry. 4. The
Okay.
number is 4.
It's okay. I'm loving the Ellie.
They were all cuddled up with Mr. Will on the couch, having good times.
I don't know that he's sick. I just think he didn't get a lot of sleep last night because he had an early meeting this morning.
He did tell me his throat hurt and he was a little tired, but I'm like, yeah, we stayed up till like 1 and then you were up at 5:30, so
Yeah.
that tracks.
And he had 2 cigars.
Bless you. And everything's in bloom right now. Every one of my fruit trees in my orchard is flowers. Like, yeah, the allergies are going.
Cheers, pups. They say dinner loaf of bread. Yes, last night's dinner was a loaf of bread.
And yes, Lil, I took away his fork.
Oh, gee. Bow, wow, wow.
My mom was watching.
Kitty's talking to you. She's like, I'm not looking, Mom. I'm not looking because I'm an asshole.
My mom was watching the stream yesterday, and so
Mhm.
today during our phone call, she was like, "So, how was your loaf of bread?" I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
Which you left here for us to eat. And my
I did.
made us sandwiches out
Yes,
of it.
it worked out very well.
You want to? She wants to be a baby. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be upside down like
Mustard.
yes. Oh, I love that.
That is
so so much.
Mustard yawn.
Oh, you know the rules. If a dog yawns, you're drinking whiskey. Everybody take a drink.
I think it's officially time to repeal the Ellie gets 2 drinks rule. She's been yawning a lot. Like it is now
I would
1 drink
agree.
per yawn.
I would agree.
Both
One
dogs.
drink.
Oh, and there goes Mustard again.
Everybody drinking. Adriana, let us know which mystery box we're going to open for you. She might be like elbow deep
I
in
know.
her
It
lab.
might be a second.
So we'll give her a couple of minutes and then we'll do another one and come back. So I know she's listening. She just might not be able to type.
Oh,
So-
she's eating my earrings.
Don't eat the.
Did you give those back? Thank you.
You guys want to know something? For the first time ever, Ellie and Mustard got in a square
They did.
last night.
And it lasted for like 15 seconds.
Like Will and Tim had to break
Mustard's
them,
ashamed.
had to break them up.
Mustard's
Right.
ashamed.
Apparently, it was over a dog bone.
Yeah, we think.
Because Mustard steals her dog bones, and she usually just goes. But I think maybe she might have been like, "I'm gonna kick your ass," and then Mustard went, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass back."
Yeah.
And then Will said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick you up."
Yeah. And I was like on the other side of the fire table, and I got up and walked around and reached down and grabbed Mustard and picked her up and then held her up here. Like, excuse me.
Watch this dog. You tell me she didn't attack my
Yeah.
poor little Ellie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do the next drawing while we wait for Whiskey Buckets.
Yes. She's
Micah,
probably like
you
kicking off her
can
gloves.
Tell us the new number. 2080 says.
28. Okay.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that.
Oh, sorry. Blocking your face again. 17.
Always.
The answer is 17.
Ellie is just like, please don't look at me. I didn't do my hair today because my dad didn't feel well and he always does my hair. All right, should I do your hair?
Do you want to see something hilarious?
Do your hair.
You ready?
Make you pretty. Okay, sorry.
I think-
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, that's me.
Is that from Adriana? Yes.
Oh, wait, that makes sense, doesn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she's right there, right above it. Yay, sorry, 4.
Oh, yay.
Okay,
Sorry, 4.
sweet,
Okay,
okay.
here we go.
All right, number 4 is hardest parts to open. We really got to get some sandpaper like Mom.
I was supposed to bring it home tonight and I forgot.
It's Caribou Crossing.
Caribou Crossing. Adriana, would you like that? Or would you like to pass and see if there's something better in another box?
There,
I'm
it's still
sorry.
open a little bit.
I gave myself an email and started and everything to bring home the sandpaper.
I mean, we wouldn't have had time to do it today.
And we wouldn't have, so we'll do it for next week.
Oh, so do you want to see the trick while we're waiting?
Yes.
Okay, ready? Ready? Wait for her to bite. Ow! And it's shut down. And she's
Taste and Sensibility is the next winner after Adriana. Taste and Sensibility, if you're still here, let us know which mystery box you want us to. Well, wait. Adriana didn't pick her pass yet.
so she's gonna pick her pass.
Well, she answered that. Adriana, did you tell us if you want to pick her pass?
Not yet.
Pick her pass. Okay.
See, I never
Making
see-
Kathy Joe get her arm workout. Yes. Keep it. She's gonna keep it.
Okay.
All right. Taste and sensibility. Are you here? If
So
so,
that
let
was
us
that.
know which mystery box we're opening for you.
Oh, I'm not.
I got the dog now because she's scared of her mom when the mystery box opens.
Drama queen.
Okay. Because she threw her on the floor once.
One time.
One.
Okay. What's number one?
One.
Give me a turn back.
Got it. All right, here we go. Dun 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 dun. We got 2 bottles tonight. 2 of them. This is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A123.
There might be more than 2.
No, I'm
It's
saying
not a
so
solid.
far. I'm
Okay,
saying
all right, I
So
see what
far,
you're
they
saying.
have picked 2
Okay.
bottles. So, do you think there's a better something in one of the other boxes? Do you want to pick that, or do you want to pass and try again?
Yeah.
What do you think? So far, we're 2 of the bottles. Yes, Malum. Just let us know. That sounds like a winner, says Taste and Sensibility. Okay.
Let us know. Let us know.
That was a let us know.
I know.
Okay.
But it sounded like let it go, so I wanted to.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Mouth is hard, Adriana.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay.
You know what we're gonna do now?
You know what we're gonna do now?
What do you want to do?
I
What do you want to
want to
do?
do Patreon, please.
Let's play some Patreon Bingo. If you are,
Yes.
let me
Let me
grab
make sure that whole
this.
thing is up and running like it should be. Yes, it is.
If you're a patron, an active patron, please type hashtag Plinko in the comments right now so that you have the opportunity to play Patreon Plinko.
Patreon Blinko. It's a game to play. With whiskey in our hands, we'll make your day. Support the show. Enjoy the fun. With the women of whiskeys. Cheers, everyone. Well, now you know, yeah, it's time for Patreon Bingo.
Yay!
I'm so excited. And of course, as the Plinko game starts, or the Plinko song starts going, Mustard goes over into Annie M's lap because she's
Yeah.
going
She's
to die.
She's and Whiskey Mountain says, thank you, Livewire Whiskey, for my entries. You know, like I said, I love that when people donate for the wrenches. It just makes me happy. That's
so
this
cool.
community and what it's about.
So sweet.
All right, everybody got their hashtag Plinko in there, all you patrons.
I think so.
All right, let's do this. Let's give away some stuff.
Here
Yeah,
we
go. We
My
wanna give away
computer
some
is
stuff.
Not working like it should, so we're gonna do it on the phone, but that's okay because we can still see the winner.
Can we see it?
We're gonna go sideways.
Okay,
There, that's better.
that's better.
Mom! The winner is Malam!
Yay!
Congratulations!
Where are we going to drop it at?
A,
Let us know.
B, C, D,
D,
E, or F.
Chris SBW says Plinky. Oh, Chris.
Go ahead.
Shoot. Too late. Shoot, he says. Dang. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, honey. Do you want to go see Auntie CJ?
Yeah, I can get it.
Go see Auntie CJ.
All
All right.
That's
Mala
9.
wants to do F.
Okay.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
6! And 6 is...
What is 6?
I think I know what it is. I think it's 5 entries.
I think I know what it is, but let's look.
Next group down.
I'm getting there.
Enough of
You
it.
just back the hell off. No, just kidding.
There!
5 entries to next week's Pick It or Pass It.
Congratulations!
So here's my question to you. Is there any commitment that'll keep you from being here next week? You have one choice to do it one other time. So we could do it next Wednesday, or we could do the Wednesday after. You get
Yeah.
one chance to let us know.
That being said,
So
Malam is one of our most...
Let us know, Mom. We'll put your 5 entries in either Wednesday or next Wednesday. So just let us know which one.
He's one of our most dependable viewers. He's here like every show. So
And a
I have a
patron.
feeling that he's going to be here. Next week is
Next
good.
week is good.
Perfect.
Okay. You guys,
Okay,
this was so much fun. Don't forget, if you go over to check out Deathless Dogs or Lifetime Whiskey, we might see you over there, but make sure you let them know Women of Whiskey sent you. We didn't mean to go this far over the top of them, so I feel a little bad.
I
So
know.
make sure you let them know. If you didn't hit the like, hit it on the way out. I don't know where we are with subs, but I know we're getting close.
Hang on, I can tell you.
And get an elk closest I'd have hopes for.
We're in 1958.
1958.
We're only 42 away.
42 subs away from 2,000. You know we're gonna rock it when we do it.
Oh yeah,
So,
we're gonna have a big party.
just remember, guys, you are what keeps us going. I can't even tell you. Like, thank you for hanging out with us. I mean,
Chris says he's going to see the lights. They're just fun. Yeah, and they're celebrating
yeah,
their
they
anniversary
are
today.
Yes, it's their anniversary, and I'm an asshole friend and
Their
forgot to
marriage
send them
anniversary.
something. So now I gotta go in there and kiss some booty.
Not channel anniversary.
No,
Marriage
Like
anniversary.
28
Yes.
minutes.
28 years.
So remember, everybody, there is no wrong way to drink your whiskey. You share it with your friends and you drink it how you like it. Thank you to all our patrons and all of you that hang out with us every week. And cheers.
Cheers.